Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and today is July 8th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to the podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast, and then go to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog, and then follow me on the new Instagram account, instagram.com/hellocupcakeitsme, and make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and all the fun stuff to all the things. So it is Saturday. How are y'all doing? What are you doing this weekend? This week has been extremely weird just because of the 4th of July here in the United States falling on a Tuesday kind of like really messed everything up. And so the YMCA was supposed to be open on this last Monday, and they were closed. And then Tuesday we don't swim, and then Wednesday was our first day back. And let me tell you, I missed the water for those 4 days. Like, it really sucked not being able to swim or whatever. And we now have a new lifeguard, and have been told that there's a couple of new lifeguards coming on, so keeping my fingers crossed that they extend service, so like Monday through Friday. Then that way, if they do that, then I'm gonna start trying to swim Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, but yeah, this week has been just a cluster fuck of bullshit. Just super busy, especially Thursday. Thursday was my busiest day. Like, I don't ever want to make another Thursday that busy. But I think I have like one or two more coming up. So like 8 a.m. I had to go to my physical therapy. 9 a.m. I had to run and do some errands real quick. 10 a.m. I had a podiatry appointment. And then from, what was it, like 10:30 to 11, I recorded the podcast. And then I met up with my sister from 11 to 12 for her lunch. And then came home, started relaxing, get a phone call from a friend of mine. Hey, I'm at the Mexican restaurant across the street from your house. Get your ass up and come over here and visit me. So I get dressed, go hang out with him for about 45 minutes. And then I leave him and I go to the beach for just a few minutes. And then I had to go to my chiropractic appointment. And then as soon as I got home from my chiropractor appointment, I came home, started making dinner. And then from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., I talked to my sister on her way home from work. And so, like, when 9 o'clock came around, I was just like, huh, what? So, yeah, it's been a busy couple of days, and Friday was really good. I got complimented when I was at the pool by one of the lifeguards, and she said, Michael, I can really tell that you are like starting to tone up, and that I can see it in your chest, I can see it in your stomach, I can see it in your arms, I see it in your face. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know how to take compliments, because compliments have always been weaponized in my life, and like backhanded comments like, oh, you're really cute for somebody who's fat, or because I was the fat, unpopular, poor kid it was like, oh, those shoes are really cool. And I didn't know like bitchy sarcasm at the time. And so it wasn't until like the 7th or 8th grade that I started understanding that like compliments could be used as a weapon. And so whenever somebody pays me a compliment, it's like, oh, okay. Like, I try to dissect what is said, and then, like, okay, was this sarcastic? Was this an attack on me? Was this whatever? You know, PTSD, bullying, trauma, triggers, gaslighting, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But in this instance, this lifeguard had no reason to say those things to me, and I felt like it was coming from an earnest place and a place of love and appreciation, not like, oh my god, I love you and I want to like make you my boyfriend or whatever, but like genuine connection, just being genuine. And so I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And you know, we live in our bodies 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so we don't see the changes that other people see. And I have kind of noticed things here and there, like my clothes are fitting me differently. I'm not really losing a ton of weight, but I am gaining a lot of muscle. And they say that muscle weighs the same as, or weighs more than fat and all this other stuff, which like never made sense to me, because a pound of fat and a pound of muscle should be a pound regardless. But whatever. I do notice it in like my arms, like this used to extend all the way up to my elbow, so this is starting to go down. I'm getting like more muscle tone in my arms in general. I'm starting to see that I'm like getting a little bit more shapely on the sides, like this, instead of just being bulged, they're starting to come in a little bit. My stomach is hanging a little bit lower than it usually does, but I've been trying to do like a lot of sit-ups and crunches to try to like eliminate some of that belly fat. But you know, I'm doing the best I can with what I have available to me. Family motto. And still really enjoying it. So just taking a step at one day at a time, step at a time, whatever analogy, metaphor you want to use. So what else is going on? Getting further and further along in my sign language. I am really enjoying that, and learned a whole bunch of new words yesterday regarding food, like this is cookie, beans, cheese. I don't know why this is cheese, but and hamburger, like the hamburger you eat. But if you're talking about beef, it's cow meat, and this by itself is meat. Sausage, so like you're grabbing a sausage link, sausage. Car, I'm like, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. This one is walking. I'm like, okay, I think I would have thought this was walking, but this is like dancing. So I'm like, okay. I'm starting to also be able to put together sentences by watching what the person's saying, like, oh, I have 16 apples. But if you're to translate that into sign language, you have to say the object and then whatever. So it'd be all apples 16. Or wait, no. Yeah. Apples. Apples. 16. And so that means I have 16 apples. Like, we in ASL, you don't say I want 16 apples. So, like, that's something that I'm having trouble, like, conjugating and, like, remembering that you have to speak like Yoda. So it's like, you have a beautiful cat. It's cat, or you'd point at the person like, your cat is beautiful. So it's strange, but whatever. Having a lot of fun with it. Yesterday I actually blew through 3 different 2 sections and 1 examination. So I just don't understand how, like, in the development of sign language, certain movements and whatever means what it means. Like, that means nuts, like tree nuts. But in, like, Greece and Italy and places like that, that means, like, fuck you. It's like putting a curse on somebody. It's like, I bite my thumb at you. It's something completely horribly different. But in, say, like, British sign language, that could mean something like, your mother is a beautiful person. Like, so just like, I don't understand, like I said, how certain things came to be. And some of it is, like, pretty self-explanatory for me, but, you know, whatever. I'm not going to harp on it too much, because I know you're probably not interested in sign language, like, at all. But if you are, and you want to like, learn and maybe even practice, I would love to practice with people, just so that I could get better at, like, doing kind of FaceTime type stuff like this, because I have no one to practice with, and it's very just kind of one-sided. Like, I'm watching the video, I'm learning the movements and stuff like that, and have no one to really talk with. But anyways, the app that I'm using is called InterSign, and you can find it on the App Store or the Play Store. And it has a picture. It's like a circle with a hand, and then right behind it looks like the American flag. That's the one that you want to download if you are English speaking and living, like, within the United States. They also do have a Hispanic Spanish one, and that has, like, the flag of Mexico in the background. Or you can use the website intersignapps.com. They're both the same. I prefer the website a little bit more so than the app, but I use both interchangeably, and, like, both icons are on my phone. Like, I have a shortcut to the web application on my phone, and it just happens to be whatever one I click on. So yeah, if you want to do something like that, you know, leave me your information down below, and maybe we could do, like, a Zoom meeting, or even a Facebook Messenger meeting type situation where we can get on there and talk about it. That would be really cool. So anyways, yeah, not much going on today. Gonna be kind of a homebody. I need to make a couple of trips around town. One of them is I need to take a bunch of cardboard to the recycling place, and I don't know if I'm going to do that today or maybe sometime next week, but I do know that that is on the chopping block of things that I need to do. And I also need to fix a Funko Pop display that I had. Yesterday, I thought I was going to have some company coming over, and I was quickly like cleaning up, and I accidentally bumped one of my areas that I had some Funko Pop displayed, and it all fell over. And I had just put that display together, and so the people, it's not people, my sister was supposed to come over, and she came over, but she said, hey, get in the car, I don't feel like being in the house. So I was like, oh great, clean for nothing. But you know, it was that, like, it was good because I got a lot of stuff like kind of put away, not put away, but like outside, out of mind, put away. You know, like when you were a kid and you shoved everything into a closet and you're like, okay, my room's clean, can I go outside and play now? Yeah, that kind of cleaning. So I need to get that taken care of, because that was like probably $150 worth of Funko Pop that fell over, like value wise, not how much I paid for it. I paid probably $30 for, no, I paid a little bit more. I paid maybe like $40 or $50 for that $150 worth of Funko Pop that fell over. So anyways, that's what I got going on for today. And then tomorrow I am going grocery shopping. Woo! Fireworks and explosions and triumphantly rejoicing. So anyways, guys, questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Follow me on all the different social medias, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.